Hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday, January 27th, and a lot of stuff happened today, including in what year? 1756, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born, and that was his Magic Flute, one of his most famous songs, the last minute of it. So there you go. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, one of the greatest classical composers of all time, if not the best. There you go. Let me see. What else we got? So a lot of stuff happened on January 27th. In 1832, Lewis Carroll, who wrote two of the oddest books ever penned in the English language, for my money, probably anyone's money, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, which of course we did Alice in Wonderland a couple years ago here during our musical. So there you go. Okay, what else we got? Like I said, a lot of stuff happened on January 27th. Some days I kind of got to stretch a little bit. Some days they're just, what do I pick from? Well, in 1343, Pope Clement VI passed a papal bull, which basically is a papal proclamation of kind of like how the Catholic Church is going to interpret the law or whatever, so like that, right? And this one basically said indulgences were okay, and the Catholic Church was the dominant force alongside like kings and stuff in medieval Europe, early modern Europe, and so it's really important. And this declaration on this day is going to lead in 1517 to Martin Luther writing his his 97 Theses on the door of the church, saying, and one of his main complaints was he did not like indulgences, and that is going to kick off one of the most important events in human history, the Reformation, which is still having impacts today. So that happened, that got kicked off today. I cannot stress enough how influential the Reformation is on human history. Large parts of the world, it still has an impact today. The Reformation really is important. Some of the forces that sprang forth in the world. All right, in 1785, the University of Georgia was founded, which would probably not be the first choice you would think. That is the first public university in the United States, was in Georgia. The other colleges before this were private universities. So, Georgia, I didn't know that was old. In 1967, in the middle of the Cold War, shockingly, Tom and Jerry, remember they fight a lot, got together and signed the Soviet Union, rather, in the United States. Think Tom and Jerry or Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, that sort of thing. Cold War, we were butting heads all the time, right? They got together and signed the Outer Space Treaty in a show of like peace and goodwill, which basically said we're not going to have nuclear weapons in outer space, and that things like the moon, Mars, stuff like that, celestial bodies, were to be shared and used for peaceful purposes. So good for us for getting along and not trying to fight over the moon, right? In 1973, the Paris Peace Accords. There's a lot of peace treaties signed in Paris throughout history. And they still do that kind of stuff, right? And this ended the Vietnam War in 1973. So a lot of stuff happened today, or on this date, rather. All right. Speaking of this date, we have some birthdays to go over. If I can find my sheet. Where's my sheet? There's my sheet. All right. We missed yesterday, so I'm going to go over that. We had James Byrne Martinez. We had Nicholas Benitez. We had Evelyn Mascaro, who had a tiara on yesterday. I liked it. It was Miss Cortez's birthday. Our wonderful Miss Cortez. And today we have Jasper Gillespie. Happy birthday, Jasper. All right, we're going to close in on the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? So the virtue this month has been confidence, which I know y'all are building out there by working hard, setting your goals, never giving up, even if it gets difficult. A lot of times this stuff is difficult. Once you overcome it, that is the best kind of feeling that you've actually made your way through. If something's easy, if you accomplish it, it's not nearly as satisfying as knowing you had to put hard work in and really overcome an obstacle. And the more you do that, the more confidence you will build. So, all right, guys, know that I'm missing you. Hope you're taking care. We're wearing those masks, washing our hands, being all good. All right, guys, see you on the other side.